Hello everyone in California. This is Cheryl Clarke, and I'm happy to be with you virtually, if not in reality. And Arisa asked me to send something to you, and I'm doing this thanks to my sister Brina Clarke. We're in her and my brother-in-law Helmar Cooper's lovely home filming me. And this gentleman to my left is my late father, James S. Clarke, casting his vote for Obama. All right, now I am going to begin with a poem of my own, as I promised Arisa. This poem is called Living as a Lesbian, Fin de Siècle. Here, under this pile of 20th century, my ass is sore from taking in air on the underside of this mask. So close I have worn it since the defoliation of 14th Street. A high-blown and wasted blues. The same vamp after sorry vamp. And burning Indochine flesh. Now, Arisa asked me to talk about my mentoring relationship with Vanessa Huang, who lives in the Bay Area. Hi, Vanessa. I'm sorry we didn't get to meet in person, but someday. Vanessa and I connected around February, and we started talking on the phone about every 2 weeks to talk about her manuscript, Quiet of Chorus. I reviewed the manuscript, made editing suggestions, made some organizational changes. Primarily, I was impressed with the manuscript, and I think she should go straight to publishing. If not publishing, self-publishing, which is an honorable avenue for poets. Still honorable. Or I recommended Corey Press for women, which encourages women's poetry publishing and has not open submissions, but has submission dates. I think Vanessa's next move is publishing. Since my initial review of her manuscript, what I did was, as I said, I made my editing suggestions and sent them back to her. Since that time, she and I have gone over selected poems that she and I wanted to review, and we've done, line editing and line discussions. And we're still in that process, actually. And even if she doesn't know it yet, I would like to continue to work with her. Our schedules haven't permitted us to work. I don't think we've worked during the month of May. Our schedules haven't permitted. Because, I work at a university, and May is the month of graduations and all kinds of crises and everything else that has to do with 22-year-olds or 21-year-olds, however old people are when they graduate from college now. So I felt throughout the process that Vanessa's poetry is quite exquisite, quite different. It rather reminded me of Audre Lorde's more lyric poetry, if you know what I mean by lyric, more reflective of everyday political situations. She has a very strong grasp of imagery, metaphor, what we would call the formal properties of poetry. She's done some very innovative things with fonts, F-O-N-T-S, in case you can't understand what I'm saying. Fonts. She's done some very innovative things with fonts. So she's a very visual poet, which is one reason I do think she needs to go immediately to publishing. Also, you know, there are so many outlets online for publishing. So let me look at my notes now to make sure that I've covered everything. I really think I have, except to say once again, I'm very sorry not to be there, but other financial constraints are holding me down here in funky New Jersey. So I would like to close with a section from Vanessa's poem, which she submitted to something our friend Minnie Bruce Pratt is doing. I don't quite know what it is, but the title of this poem is Driving with the Top Down, Sun Out and Wind Blowing All Over the Place. Portrait of Miss Major. Attica is all of us, and I know someone waits for me. Till he holds me, I wait impatiently. Where the boys are, black flowers stemming without light or water, black that whispers, I can't tell you what the yard was like. I cried, it was so close, everyone together, castle of flowers, thick and bitter. Where the boys are, we shall overcome. These birds of prey, fire, sky, deaths, and stripped naked. Where the boys are, we are not afraid. We are not alone someday. Column of flowers shake shadow memory out. A hostage echoes, knuckled under till spirit crawl and beat down on trouble and trouble plead guilty. Someday, accordion dreams promise someone waits for me. Thank you. How did that